What's up guys, it's me Charlie and I'm here to talk about the 15 August balance updates. We start off with Arishem. Now instead of shuffling 12 cards, you shuffle 15. So obviously this is quite a big nerf to Arishem, I think, because it increases the randomness, alright, by another 3 cards of the original 12. So it increases the randomness by 25%. Okay, so personally, do I think that it's needed? No, because I don't think Arishem is overpowered. Do I still see a lot of Arishem? No, but you know, they're saying that the play rate is still a bit higher than what they like. So I don't know. I'm not the one with the data. Cassandra Nova goes from 3-1 to 3-0. I do think it's a nice tweak because we've been seeing nothing but Cassandra Nova. We've been seeing nothing but Cassandra Nova everywhere. Alright. And I'm getting quite annoyed with it, to be honest, because it really sucks when you do not have much variety and all you see is Cassandra Nova, Cassandra Nova, and it feels bad to play against Cassandra Nova because you're looking at your cards and there's this glaring red thing there. Okay, so I do think that it's a nice change. It is a nice change. Milestone goes from 2-1 to 1-1. Okay, here's the thing. Previously, let me preface by saying I'm not a Thanos player. Right, I actually started playing Thanos at the height of Thanos power. I was still quite a new player and I really started playing Thanos. But back then it was always maintained that, you know, my stone is the best stone because, you know, it allows drawing stones and it's cheap and all. So right now, my stone being back to 1-1, drawing 2 stones, I don't know. I think this is quite a powerful buff. Alright, it's quite a powerful buff. I think Thanos enthusiasts would be able to cook up something. Alright, and I'm actually excited for Thanos. I don't like Thanos, but I think that it would be nice to see Thanos back. Thanos have actually fell off very hard. So I don't mind seeing Thanos making a comeback in a different form. Alright, and given that the changes to Soul Stone and you know, making Thanos indestructible, I would like to see Thanos making a comeback and actually being played on the board, alright, instead of just playing the stones and cheating out stuff. Tina goes from 2-1 to 2-0. I think that alright, this nerf proved that I'm cursed. Alright, last season I was shipping Loki damn hard. I got to Infinite using a Loki deck and boom. This season I got to Infinite using a Hope Summers Tina deck and now we have Tina here again. Now, but having said that, I think this small change, this small 1 power nerf is necessary, I guess, because Tina is, yeah, it has been everywhere, and yeah, it is what it is. It is needed, I guess, to bring down the play rate of Tina. This 1 power change, is it that huge? I wouldn't say it's that huge because if you are able to get Tina going 2 times, it's still a 2-6, right? It's still a 2-6, and if you are able to get it 3 times, it's still a 2-9, which is huge. Sandman goes from 5-7 to 5-6. I honestly don't think that is a huge deal, right? Because most of the time you are playing Sandman to kill off the combo, not so much for the power. Obviously the power, it makes a difference, but I think that people who like this deck will still play this deck. But it's nice because here's the thing, Sandman is very annoying to play against, right? We want to play cards in a card game, so we don't want Sandman to be too good either. Alright, so I think this change will, for those who love Sandman, who love that kind of play, will continue to play Sandman. Those who play Sandman because it's a mana deck, because it's very strong, will think that, oh, it got nerfed, so you know, maybe I want to move on. So I think overall it's a good change. Lady Deathstrike goes from 5-6 to 5-7. I think Lady Deathstrike is in a very awkward position. She has a good look, her effect isn't that bad, to be honest, but at 5 cost she's very awkward, and that's why she still doesn't see much play other than in a very niche deck. 5/6, 5/7 I don't think it's going to matter much, but okay, I can see why Lady Deathstrike gets a buff. Mantine goes from 4/5 to 4/7. I think that's a huge buff. Alright, that's a very huge buff. And I think it compensates a lot. Now, okay, the problem with Mantine is that if you are playing Mantine without Luke Cage, you hurt yourself too. Alright, and the thing is that if you are playing Luke Cage, you are giving up tempo. You're typically giving up tempo, so it becomes a very conflicting thing. And you guys know that I love affliction cards. Okay, so for me to say that the old man thing is pretty unplayable, pretty bad, takes a lot. Alright, because I love affliction cards. Now at 4/7, I do think that at least it helps to take off some of the self-affliction done. Alright, so I think it makes Man-Thing a lot more viable right now. I do not have Man-Thing. Alright, I actually advocated against getting the old Man-Thing. This new one, I do see some potential. As to what happens, let's see, because it's still in a pretty awkward position actually. I still wouldn't get it for my Ajax Affliction deck. Alright, because in a high evo shell, the thing is a 4/6 that hits 3. Alright, that becomes a 4/9 without hurting any of your own cards. And it works towards, getting out the Abomination as well. So I think that Man-Thing's buff is very good. It makes things a lot more interesting, but whether it secures a spot, I don't know. Nocturne 3/5 to 3/4, yeah, I mean this is needed actually, alright, because we've been seeing Nocturne everywhere. Angel goes from 1/2 to 2/3. I think it makes it worse. Alright, because right now if the people playing Angel are thinking, look, alright, if it flies out, good. Alright, if it flies out, I'm going to destroy it again. If it doesn't, at least it's a 1 cost. At least, there's a possibility that I'll play it and then just feed it. Alright, since I have 1 additional energy. Or it could be a case of I'll just play it and then, Killmonger it later. But right now at 2 costs, I don't think anyone is going to play it. Alright, I don't think anyone is going to play it in hopes that, in thinking that, oh, I'm going to Venom it later. I'm going to Carnage it. Alright, because it doesn't even make sense. At 2/3, it gives 3 power, and if you Carnage it, you're actually losing 1 power. Yes, of course, this power will eventually goes to now. Eventually, you are feeding it into death, but look, I really don't know. I really don't know, man. Why would you want to play a 2-cost card to be destroyed if you don't get additional power? Alright, and you're just doing it to feed your now and death. It's a huge loss in tempo. Alright, look at Bucky Barnes allows you to destroy 1 card, gain 1 power, and have a net overall 6 power on board, and it's not even that popular anymore. Once you move out of Series 1, Series 2, you simply ditch Bucky Barnes. So this is a huge nerf to Angel actually. I really don't see how they think that this buff is going to work, man. I really don't. Okay. This buff really makes Angel a lot worse in my opinion. So yep, that's it for my thoughts on today's balance updates. Happy stepping.